Earhart with the NRW, where nerds rule the world, and we are back with Tales from Behind the Comic Counter, our brand new podcast, where real stories from the comic industry, where we talk to professionals from all around. To begin, Tales from Behind the Comic Counter contains strong language, random rage-filled tangents, and may cause concern for the entire human race. Listener discretion is advised. I have with me today Brandy from Distant Planet Comics and Collectibles from Columb-IA, Missouri. How are you today? Oh, sorry. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Brandy is actually going to be our test subject, even though this is not our first episode. This is actually our very first recording. So pardon us for any silliness that happens. I've known Brandy for, oh my gosh, 3-4 years now. And
I think it's been a little longer, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite humans in comics, and she is a co-owner of her store with her partner and a very good friend. So, Brandy, get right down to it. Tell us your story.
Okay, so the first one I want to talk about is my gay agenda, because apparently I have one. A few years ago, this was probably in our second year open. We live in a college town. We've got actually, I think, 5 or 6 colleges. So lots of students from out of town. And I get a phone call. I'm in the back before we open, eating my lunch, having some quiet time. I get a phone call and I answer it. And it says, Mom, and she's upset. Not visibly because I couldn't see her, but I could hear her voice just trembling, just, I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? She's like, you turned my daughter gay. And I went, oh goodness, what did I do? Because I never meant to turn anyone gay.
Magic powers.
And, yeah, it turns out her daughter went home for the summer and brought back some graphic novels and trade paperbacks that I had sold her. And her mother found them in her room. And apparently she was from a very strict religious upbringing in a small town. So I got to listen to and I couldn't hang up because the whole thing was blowing my mind to the point where I had to hear it out just to see how far this was going to go. So apparently by selling her daughter comics, turned her gay. And she was now going to go to hell. And I was going to go to hell. And oh my gosh, and I needed to fix this problem for her. And so I very gently attempted to explain that's not how being gay works. You are or you aren't. And that I don't think you can catch it from reading books, especially comics. And so just out of curiosity, I said, well ma'am, what exactly are you talking about? What books did I sell her? It was Bitch Planet.
The gayest.
I would not consider that to be even close to the gayest book I sell. As you are familiar, we sell a lot of queer titles. So yeah, I was just laughing. Apparently she considers Catwoman to be gay, which, okay.
She is,
but the comics aren't overly. So yeah, it became this huge 20-minute conversation about how I was expected to make her daughter not gay now. And I said, well, ma'am, I can't just give her Punisher comics, because at that point I'm just having fun. I can't give her Punisher comics, and I could give her Deadpool, but that's just going to make the problem worse. And of course, the mom didn't catch any of this. It's just going over her head. At that point, I was having fun for myself. So we hang up the phone. Nothing, gets resolved, because there's nothing to resolve as far as I'm concerned. I'm actually kind of proud that I opened her daughter's mind up to who she really was, basically. So then a couple weeks later, her daughter comes in to the shop. She's like, I just wanted to let you know that I moved out and I came back to Columbia, and I'm not going back to that town. I said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if this caused you any trouble. I was just trying to have a little fun with your mom and make her see that it was lighthearted. It really wasn't a big deal. But the daughter thanked me for helping her be comfortable with who she really was. So that it started out bad, became funny, ended up good, in my opinion. So that's one beautifully gay story about my gay agenda.
Oh, yes. If y'all didn't know, for you viewers out there, comics are super gay, and it is our
Oh my-
duty. It is our duty
Yes.
as comic sellers to make you gay. That is
Yes.
what our entire goal in life is.
We're just going to queer everybody up. Hey,
Yep.
I'm okay with it. So, yeah. If you come to my store, there's a very good chance I will turn you gay.
Well,
I'm sorry.
important lessons to learn. Important lessons. Definitely visit her shop. Very, very good selection. You should check out her store's Facebook feed. They have a wonderful Alphabet Mafia selection, especially during Pride Month. So definitely check them out. Even if you just want Rex, like, recommendations are really good. Brandy, tell them about your store and where they can find you online so that they can reach out if they ever have any questions.
Okay. Basically, Facebook is where we exist online. I don't have time for any other social media channels. I wish I did. Someday I'll have a staff and I'll be able to break out everywhere. We do have a YouTube channel that I do the Facebook videos on and then put them on YouTube. And I'm getting ready to start a new segment for our YouTube channel and our Facebook page called 2-Minute Reviews, to see if I can review comics in 2 minutes or less and get you to buy them. So, I mean, I'll even review ones I didn't like. So we'll see what happens with that. Just don't ask me to do any DC or Marvel because I'll be lost. But yeah.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
You can come to our channel. Come to Nerds Rule the World, and I will talk to you about Marvel and mostly about Batman.
That's where I go when I need to know about Marvel and DC.
Well, thank you guys. We will be back. Brandy will have more stories. Thank you for joining us from Tales from Behind the Comic Counter. Keep an eye out and subscribe to our YouTubes of channels. You can follow us on Twitter at the NRW, or right here, just hit subscribe, and on Instagram at New Release Wednesday. I still own that one because I'm the comic girl. You can follow me on Twitter at Nerd is a Heather. I am so sorry, at Nerd is a Heather, and on TikTok and Instagram at Heather is a Nerd. Thank you, everyone, and we will see you again soon.